What's up, guys? I'm going to show you how to chain. What's up, YouTube? So I'm going to show you guys how to change a chain on a Stihl 461. And this goes pretty much for any chainsaw. But yeah, let's get into that. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you're changing the chain, you got to have a tool like this. And you want to unloosen these two nuts right here a little bit. And it's cold as hell, so I'm going to try to make this quick, hopefully. And then you put the screwdriver end down in there, and you just want to loosen it a few times till the chain's roughly about there. And then you want to take these two nuts off. And then the cover pops off, and then you can lift this up. I don't know if you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can see this on the camera, but there's a little indentation or a little detent there, and then a little hole right here, and that's where that's going to go in when you're putting the chain back on. So when you're putting the new chain on, there's these little rakes here. They're kind of curved like this. You got to make sure that these ones right here are going backwards. So you want to get your chain around your bar. Kind of like that to start with. And then you want to put it around this little sprocket. It's hard to do with gloves on. And then put that little indentation or that little detent in there. And then put the cover on. Take your glove off. Get the nuts started. And you can kind of tell which way the nuts go based off of how they're worn. I like to get the nuts started and then tighten it up a little bit just to make sure it's exactly where it needs to go, which in this case doesn't feel like it is. Maybe, well, I'll have to double check. And sometimes you don't always get it perfect. Yep, as you can see, it's not in the bar. So I had to take it off and get it set in the bar. Yep. Now it should be in there. Ay, ay, ay. So now it's in there. Now maybe I'll tighten it up a little bit here. And then same thing, put the cover back on. Get the nuts started. Put my glove back on. It's literally zero out here, guys, so bear with me. And you can tighten it up almost tight, loosen up a little bit. And then you can tighten your chain to your desired tight. That's way too tight. So I'll loosen it up a little bit. That's still a little tight. Right about there. And then you want to tighten these nuts up really good, you guys. So I like to tighten them evenly. Get them both snug to start with. And then really, I mean, you don't want to crank down on them where you're going to snap them, but just a nice tight. Yeah, and there you go. That's how you tighten, that's how you change a chain on a steel or any chainsaw, really, for that matter. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay warm out there. Take care.